Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, starring Leslie Manville, Alba Baptista, Lucas Bravo, and directed by Anthony Fabian. So anyway, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris tells the story of, appropriately enough, Mrs. Harris. She is a war widow who cleans houses during the day to make a living. She's a very kind person, always willing to help others, yet she doesn't tolerate injustice towards herself or especially others. And she's also a very impulsive gal. Like at one point during the movie, she places a bet on a race dog, all because the dog's name is in French. And so the film tells the story of Mrs. Harris, and she's played by Leslie Manville, and her desire to acquire a Dior dress. Now, thankfully, this film is more than just about acquiring a dress. It's also kind of about appreciating one's own self-worth, and sort of about chasing dreams and how the gap between reality and fantasy. Anyway, so on Harris's excursion to Paris to acquire a Dior dress, she comes across some difficulties. For starters, one, there's a garbage workers strike, which in addition to sullying up the city with a lot of stink, it also creates some payoffs that make things a little bit difficult for her to acquire said dress. Plus, she encounters a wide array of characters, including a Dior accountant named Andre, played by Lucas Bravo, who dreams of a more inclusive business model, and a Natasha, a Dior model who aspires to study philosophy. And so a lot of the characters Harris encounters, they are three-dimensional and they are very charming. Seeing them interact off each other is very much so, despite the fact that you kind of know where relationship-wise things are going to go with the characters. Like, it's not like horribly predictable. It's more like, you won't see things coming from a mile away, more like an eighth of a mile away. And so also the film, the dresses themselves, what I like the dresses, again, I'm no fashionista, but the dresses are well designed, they're aesthetically pleasing. Plus the director uses a bunch of cinematography techniques to sort of show how Mrs. Harris perceives the dresses, to show an awe and wonder she feels when she sees the dresses. Like at one point, the camera is used to suggest that she is floating off the ground when she sees the dresses. Again, I like that. Also, what I like about the film is that while some of the other plot beats are predictable, they don't always occur in the way you expect. They're well set up and the payoffs are good. Plus, what I also like about the script, the humor. So it's not like very one-liner setup, like sort of a comedy club type punchline. It's just like little subtle moments of characters getting to be characters, whether it be a guy who who disguises his romantic affairs as his quote-unquote nieces. No, this isn't incest. He literally just calls them nieces in a flat-out lie to Mrs. Harris. Or a communist worker who, when told to put down strike, he's like, "Nah, I'm with them. I'm a communist." I like that. Just little humorous moments sprinkled throughout the film that don't try to call attention to themselves. I like that. So, in spite of having some familiar plot beats, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris charmed me thanks to a solid cast and some good cinematography. And so, with all that in mind, I will be giving Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, consider liking and subscribing. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what story would you like to see set in Paris?